Backlash 2020 predictions video. Hope you guys are doing well today, as this is going to be on the screen as you hear me talk, and I'll let you guys know my predictions for all the matches coming up this Sunday, 2 days time, at Survivor Series. So on the screen, just in the background, we've got Edge and Orton here, and the greatest wrestling match ever. You'll get my opinions on that in a little bit. Let me talk about TakeOver in Your House. It was a great show, really good stuff. I loved the Io Shirai winning. I was so happy with that. Cole and Dream sucked. Dream should have won. What the fuck is Dream gonna do now? Hopefully Roddy turns on Cole and Roddy becomes NXT champion. Yeah, that was bad. Keith Lee and Johnny Gargano, I loved that. I loved Damian Priest and Finn Balor. The opening 6-woman tag was great. Karrion Kross's debut was great as well. Everything it really needed to be. TakeOver in Your House was a solid show, but Charlotte should have taken the pinfall in the end. Get Charlotte off my screen. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, let's talk about Backlash now. Now, actually, tonight on SmackDown, the main event is going to be AJ Styles versus Daniel Bryan for the Intercontinental Championship. With Backlash being in 2 days time, why is it not going to be at the pay-per-view? Backlash's card isn't too good, and you could do with a match like AJ and Daniel Bryan. Like that could be the best match in the card, if it's not the greatest wrestling match ever, like this one. You know, so I've got a theory. Tonight on SmackDown, on the main event, I think we're going to have a draw of some sort, like a double count out, or maybe like a disqualification or something like that. I don't know. And the match is going to be reset for Backlash. That's what I think. It might not be going down, but I am predicting that. So, if I'm going to predict the match is taking place at Backlash, I must predict a winner. And well, it might not even happen, but if the match is to go down, Daniel Bryan vs AJ Styles for the Intercontinental Championship, my prediction is Daniel Bryan, because I want the Intercontinental Championship to feel special again. When's the last time the Intercontinental title was prestigious? When The Miz held it? You know, when the IC title was brought in a new design, it was not treated like the mid-card title. Mid-card titles are not important enough anymore, and it's a shame. So, it's got to be important again. And when Daniel Bryan said, well, Bryan should defend it, last best IC champion. So, let Daniel Bryan do a Seth Rollins, give him a slightly longer run, then he could lose it to maybe AJ or something. But yeah, man, I want the IC title to just be prestigious again, and Daniel Bryan will make that prestigious as being a brave babyface and defending that title each week on SmackDown and stuff. So yeah, man, I'm going with Daniel Bryan to become the IC champion. This match might not even take place, but if it is to take place on Backlash, I'm predicting Daniel Bryan to win it. Now for the actual card. The actual announced card. Let's talk about another SmackDown match. We've got Sheamus versus Jeff Hardy. Now, a lot of people are they're split with this storyline, and yeah, I don't like it. I don't like you're bringing personal stuff into a storyline. Jeff Hardy's personal life, man. Like, I don't know how Jeff Hardy is fine with this, but I wouldn't be, and yeah, man, but that story is going to continue. They're not just going to cut it off here. It's going to continue, and Jeff Hardy beat Sheamus already, so it's time for Sheamus to defeat Jeff Hardy, and Jeff Hardy will get his redemption down the line. So I'm predicting Sheamus to defeat Jeff Hardy this Sunday at Backlash. It might start off the show, it might not, but either way, man, I am picking Sheamus to win it. Alright, moving into the next match is Randy Orton at the RKO. Is that enough? Kick out Edge. 2. He kicked out. Okay, cool. This match is going a little longer. Good. Alrighty. The next match, a triple threat tag team match for the Women's Tag Team Championships. Another set of titles that are not important. Like, they're not being treated like they should be treated. And Bayley and Sasha Banks are the new champions now. Okay, interesting. This is, it's sad that the Women's Tag Team titles are only going to be used as a prop to further Bayley and Sasha's eventual breakup, building to their feud and their match at SummerSlam. That's going to happen. It's just going to happen, isn't it? So, It's kind of sad that it's used that prop, and yes, they will lose the title soon, but I think right now it's a bit too soon for them to lose the titles. They literally just won it last week on SmackDown, so they'll only have it for like, I don't know what, 9 days if they lose it this Sunday, so nah, and Backlash already been recorded, so yeah, they're not going to lose it already, but they will lose it soon. But Bayley and Sasha are going to win here tonight at Backlash, or not tonight, tonight. Well, then the Women's Tag Team Championships. Come on, Edge, you're getting destroyed by Orton. Look at Orton's health. Alright, next match then, folks. It is a one-on-one match for the United States Championship. It is Apollo Crews defending against Andrade. So Apollo and Andrade, this match has happened a lot in the past, and I'm really shocked that Apollo became the new US champion, but you know what? I am not against it. It's about time you're pushing this guy. He's a great wrestler, doesn't have much charisma or personality, but you know what? He's showing some of it now. It's great, and you know, keep the title on him for quite a while. You can have him lose it to, I don't know, Garza or Owens or something. Andrade's had his shot. Skyrocket Andrade up, you know, take Andrade to the main event scene. He's lost to Drew multiple times. I'm not really liking what they're doing with Andrade right now, but please don't bury the man. But also make sure you're having Apollo look strong, as well as having Andrade look strong as well. But there you go, man. I am picking Apollo Crews to win it too. And Randy Orton has just won the greatest wrestling match ever. Is that what the greatest wrestling match ever is going to be? A one-sided match, Orton destroying him? I don't know, man. Okay, so I have discussed 3 matches that are definitely happening at Backlash, and 1 match that could be happening at Backlash. So overall, I've discussed about 4 matches. A few more to go here. So let's start talking about the next one before we set up the next match here for you guys to watch. So the next match I am going to talk about is the Women's Championship of Raw. The Raw Women's Championship. Asuka defends against Nia Jax. Nia Jax, yeah. Interesting, isn't she? Kairi saying, I feel bad for you, hope you're okay. Never put Kairi in the ring with Nia ever again, and hopefully Asuka's gonna be fine. Hopefully Asuka is not gonna get hurt after this match. They've already pre-recorded it. Maybe Asuka got a concussion already, I don't know. Hopefully Asuka's fine. Hopefully Nia did not hurt Asuka. Seriously, after this match, fire Nia. She's literally only in the spot she's in, not because she's big, because she's cousins with The Rock. Get her out. Get her out of this spot. Asuka needs to retain and get Nia away. Get Nia away, man. Like, she's unsafe, she's reckless, she's dangerous. She should not be in this title scene, really. Like, I don't like it. I don't like that Nia Jax is attacking Kairi saying she can be okay. And hopefully Asuka, I can only pray, but hopefully Asuka will hang on to the Raw Women's Championship. My prediction here is Asuka as we move in to you guys watching the next match. Alright folks, so we've only got 3 more matches to discuss, so let's head into it. We're not going to discuss about this match yet, we'll get to that next. Let's talk about the Universal Championship. Oh boy, that's a shame. 2-on-1 handicap match, barely any build towards it. Barely any Miz and Morrison saying, we're going to be co-champions, because they're not, okay? At least build to that, at least have some belief, but it's not going to happen. Okay, I've not even announced the match yet. It's Miz and Morrison, the challengers, the 2 challengers in this 2-on-1 handicap match against Braun Strowman for the Universal Championship. There's 2 of Miz and Morrison, there's only 1 of Braun Strowman. But you've not even built that at all. There's barely a build. Braun Strowman flipping a van with Miz Morrison on it. Are you serious? I don't. Okay, yeah. I feel bad for Miz Morrison. I hope something good gets out of this. I hope they can have like a feud or whatever, or they get back the tag titles. I don't know. I want Nakamura and Cesaro to get the tag titles, honestly. But let's not talk about that right now. We're gonna talk about Miz and Morrison and Braun. Miz and Morrison, hopefully they get in a feud or something. They get something good out of this, because it's clearly not good. Because I feel like Miz and Morrison are 2 of the stepping stones for Braun Strowman to get to the rivalry with the Fiend Bray Wyatt. That will carry up until like SummerSlam, and then Fiend will beat Braun at SummerSlam. Fiend will win back the Universal title, then Roman will come back like next year or something. Then it will be Roman and Fiend next year at WrestleMania, the match that should have been this year, but then Goldberg got to ruin it, and then what's it called, COVID-19 also had to ruin it. But yeah, Roman and Fiend will be next year. Roman will get his moment by beating the Fiend next year at WrestleMania, and there you go. That's that. That's your lot. Braun Strowman is only I don't know, a replacement champion. It's meant to be Roman, obviously, but Braun was, you know, the replacement. And yeah, I've not enjoyed the run. I don't like the Miz and Mercer in this spot. But you know, the title's going to be defended. You don't want to get straight to the Fiend, you want to save that. So yeah, but at least have like the Fiend in the storyline, and at least build Miz and Morrison a part of the storyline. You know, it's not really that hard. Alright, moving away from that, Braun Strowman's going to win, guys. That's my prediction. Braun Strowman's winning. He's retaining the Universal Championship. Okay, moving on. We'll talk about this match now. Drew McIntyre versus Bobby Lashley at Impact Wrestling. I believe it was Slammiversary, where they had the Impact World Championship match. It was really fun stuff, really good match. And you know what? I really like this build. I like what they're doing with Bobby Lashley right now. I'm kind of invested with Bobby Lashley. I'm liking Lashley right now. And I think this match can be a really good one. This can, you know, this will surprise us all, because they had an amazing match in Impact. And they'll have an amazing match once again at Backlash, I believe. But there's no shadow of doubt. There's no doubt at all that Drew's not going to win this match. Drew's winning, alright? Lashley ain't winning this. You know, Lashley is just in this position, and then him and Lana will have a match. Lashley will spear Lana in half or something like that. I don't know. Hopefully. Nah. But I don't know, man. I'm just gonna go with Drew, man. It's just the logical choice. But I really have been liking what they've been doing with Bobby Lashley. But yeah, man, it's obvious Drew McIntyre's just gonna win this, isn't it? So McIntyre for the win, folks. There you go. Alrighty, the final match of the night. You saw it on your screen earlier on, but it was short, man. Will it be as short? Oh, according to Dave Meltzer, it's going to be like 30 to 35 minutes. Oh yeah, fun times. It's Edge versus Orton in the greatest wrestling match ever. 1, 2, kick out. Yes, let's go. It hangs on. Alright, a little bit longer, that's good. Alright, it's Edge versus Orton and the greatest wrestling match ever. Will it be the greatest wrestling match ever? No, there's no such thing as the greatest wrestling match ever, because people might have a favourite match, but not everyone in this world is going to agree that's the greatest wrestling match ever. Okay, yeah. Okay, maybe some people will say that match is the greatest wrestling match ever in their opinion. But I don't think I will walk away from this match at Backlash and say that Edge and Orton's match is the greatest wrestling match I've ever saw. It's the greatest wrestling match ever. Don't think so. But, you know, people can have their opinions, whatever. I just don't think this is going to be the greatest wrestling match ever. But maybe it can be good. I'm not going to sit here and say it's going to suck. It's going to be really, really bad. It could be good. So apparently they're actually trying to put on a really, really good match. And, you know, people are going to say, oh well, Randy Orton's going to win, and then you're going to build to the rubber match. But I disagree. You gotta... Edge won the last man standing match, they're saying. And then Randy came out and said, you can't beat me, you're not the better wrestler than me. So this is basically saying, well, who's the better wrestler? Full-on wrestling match. They're going to have a full-on wrestling match. Will it be the greatest wrestling match ever? Don't think so. But I think Edge will win it. Not just because he's my favourite wrestler of all time, but because it matches the storyline. I don't want Randy Orton to win this, because I don't want another match between these two. I want Orton and Edge to move on to something else. Orton can go off and face McIntyre if he wants, even though losing to Edge a couple of times. Edge can go and face Rollins or Aleister Black or someone like that. I don't think there has to be, you know, another match. There doesn't have to be a rubber match between the two. So there you have it, man. I am going with Edge, and it just wrapped up. Bobby Lashley has just beat Drew. Holy, okay. So the game thinks that Orton's going to beat Edge and Lashley's going to beat McIntyre. Lashley will not beat McIntyre, but there's a possibility of Orton beating Edge. But I think that Edge will beat Orton, and well, that's it. The match ended just in time because my predictions is over, folks. So when am I going to be returning? This is up on the Friday. I will be returning, not next Monday, not this Monday, not 3 days, but the next Monday. So not this Monday, the next Monday, the 22nd is the day, I think, the 22nd. So I'll be returning with Universe Mode and all that on the 22nd, like I should be. But guys, update right here, letting you guys know, tomorrow, Saturday, June 13th, is the channel's 4-year birthday. That's right, the channel is going to be 4 years old, coming tomorrow. So I'll make a video about that tomorrow, guys, so tune in for that, and then tune in for my return on Monday the 22nd of June. Set your reminders, and note it in your calendar, whatever. I'll be back then. I'll be back tomorrow for a little special video of a 4-year video celebrating the channel's 4-year journey. Thanks for tuning in, ladies and gentlemen. This is my predictions for Backlash 2020. Let me know in the comments your prediction for Backlash. Do you agree with my prediction? Please let me know. Like the video if you enjoyed. Subscribe if you're new with the notification bell turned on so you don't miss any stream of SWE, Universe Mode, or UFC and any predictions video or special video like tomorrow's. That's your 9, ladies and gentlemen, and I'll see you all soon. Peace!